Welcome back, everyone. Today is another lady of the house kind of day, and it's going to be a wonderful day because I'm going to start my spring cleaning with all of you. I am going to focus on that this month in March for my Lady of the House series, so that's something to look forward to, but it's going to be like just an area. I'm not going to work through this really long extended list of different things to do because I kind of try to stay on top of certain things that I notice need to be done throughout the year. But right now, of course, I feel like getting certain things done, the things that I have noticed to bother me. So today that's going to be my dining room. There are spaces in my dining room that do bother me. I would love to just move the table as well, just to get a real nice good clean under there. Dust the furniture, dust on top over here, which isn't something that I always do every week, but anyway, just a lot of things. But before I even get to that, I'm sharing just some morning chores that I do. So in the springtime, we start to shift our focus a little bit, at least I do, with the things that we need to do on a day-to-day basis. So when I have plants outside, I need to water those more frequently in the springtime, and then especially in the summertime because it just gets so hot where I am. I need to make sure that I'm filling the fountain every day. Just little things like that. And then of course getting eggs, and now we have 6 chickens, and Jorge actually built out the chicken coop further, so we have just a lot more area back there that we need to keep up with. So in the mornings, going and getting the eggs is a fun little chore that I have. It's something that the kids can do as well, but there are just some things that I enjoy doing because I'm home, and you know, just adding to my list of to-dos. So I'm going to show you what kind of things I have on my agenda today, and then we will get to spring cleaning. Look at this cute feather pen that my sister-in-law gave me. It is just so pretty. Got something on it, and it's great to use as a pointer too. All right, let's start at the top. I need to change my sheets. I have my laundry that I need to do as well. Right now I have my sheets in the wash, so I already took those off, but I do need to put new sheets on. I've just been all over the place today, and you know, going from this room and that room, and I just need to focus, so this will be good for me to do. I want to write some pen pals back today. I have my taxes that I need to schedule, which I already have right here that I need to call at 9. And then spring cleaning the dining room and washing the towels. So is that something? I think I've already done. Yes, I've already done a load. So I can cross that off once I fold them and put them away. And then just focusing today on that. I have so many things coming up, especially for this weekend, that I feel like I'm not going to be able to focus on those things until I get today's list of things done, and that includes making this video. So you know, sometimes you just need to schedule things in a way to where you can work better, because if something else is on your mind, it makes it harder for you to focus. So that's just why I'm doing this way. For my spring cleaning, I am going to organize the dresser, which I'll show you what a horrendous mess that is. I'm going to clean the blinds and windows. We did get new windows. I mentioned that in my previous video, and I still have the windows in our like living room, dining room area that are not new. So those will need to get cleaned, but I'm not going to focus on the new ones. So those are just the 2 areas that I need to focus on the windows, and you know, that's not a big deal. And then I want to dust the hutch and clean out the hutch. So just like organize it better and wipe some things down in there. You'll see once we get there. But first and foremost, I have just a few things that I need to accomplish before I can even start that. And those are like the little morning chores that I need to keep up on every day. course, as I'm doing my chores, my morning chores, my mom comes in here to get some coffee. So she finished off the coffee. I am making another pot. We're gonna sit out and have our porch time, although out front, you know, you kind of have to move as things move. So the sun is out front warming everything up right now. I already filled up the fountain, but I think that fountain is broken. So it leaks right now. It still works and it's a solar fountain, but it leaks. And so this pitcher was not enough. So I am going to fill it. So this takes about 6 minutes to brew, and I'll just sit out there and visit with her for a little bit. Ah, yes. This is the chicken coop. He has really made it a lot bigger. It used to just be as long as that little run right there. Actually, it used to be much just where that blue door landed, and then he added that middle portion, and then he added all of this. So I'm just gonna fill up their water thing, which I know he did that again yesterday, but they just really go through the water fast. So I'm going to put some in there, and I'm going to put some in a little bowl down there and collect my bowl that I left out here. Well, Jorge definitely has his work cut out for him out here with all the mess that he made and left. But this is how he works. So I look forward to it getting cleaned up, though, just because it makes it a lot harder to walk out here. Anyway, they now have so much space just to run around. So that makes everybody happy. Happy chickens, happy eggs, right? Look at these ladies. Hello, ladies. Hello. You keeping an eye on them for us? Huh? What are they saying? What are they saying? Now, another little morning chore that I like to complete is to wipe off this table over here, because I feel that it just makes it to where it's one less thing to think about, but the space is ready when we come out here on the deck to sit. And usually in the late afternoon, that's when we come out here. So that way it's nice and ready for us to sit out here and enjoy. And my favorite thing about this area is the hummingbird feeder, because the hummingbirds just come right up to where we're sitting to drink from there, and it just makes it really special. Come on. Come on. Hello. I'm not gonna hurt you. Yeah, I just cleaned it all off for you. There he comes. He comes and visits me. Come on. Come on. There he is. And he's my little friend, and we just sit here and we talk, and you know, he tells me where he's been, and he just gets to sit here and enjoy something to drink on the deck with me. And there he goes. Well, you know what? I can't even make my bed right now. I have to wait until the laundry is done because my mom is currently using the other sheets that we were, you know, that I was switching things over with, because she's been staying on the couch as my sister is here visiting. So she gave her whole entire space. So once those are washed, then I'll be able to make my bed. But until then, I am just going to start on some spring cleaning. Let's start with the biggest task at hand, which is to organize all of this stuff in here. So I use this space pretty much every day, but there are some things in here that I don't use that I can put away, you know, in another place. I just want whatever's here to be easily accessible for the things that I need, and just things that I use frequently, because it's the easiest thing to get to. So as you can see, there's just a little bit of organizing that needs to happen here, and better management of what does go in here. So I just need to clean some stuff out. This is supposed to be our party drawer with paper and plastic and candles. And then this one still looks really good, and I use this all the time. So I'm just gonna get to work. My little tip is to start with the hardest thing first. So for me, that was this bottom drawer right here, just figuring out everything that has to go and where it has to go. So I have my whole mess up here, and then I also have all of this stuff, which is just extra camera equipment and things that I haven't found a place for. I have a feeling I know where I will want to place these things, but I just need to put it probably in one of the drawers over there for now. But I just want to organize this how I would like it done, and then I will move on to the next drawer. I'm going to give you a little tour of what I have in these drawers and just how I have everything organized. Within this left drawer, I have all of my candles, the tea lights, the tapered candles, as well as the votive holders, and just the Glade plugins that I use. So I just like took them out of the packages. When I want a certain one, I'll just open it and smell to see if it's the one that I want to use within a room. I also have our Christmas tree little remote control here. I just always keep it there, so it's never a question as to where it is when that time comes. I think this is the remote control for some of the lights that we have within our home and out back. And then this little screwdriver is to get out any of the wax that's inside of, you know, the tapered candle holders. So, and then just an extra candle here for the ones that I have on the wall. So just a drawer dedicated to that. I would encourage you to go through all of your candles. If you don't use the ones that you have, maybe you're really specific about the kind that you like. Like I am very particular about the kind of candles that I use. I don't want a bunch of different colored tapered candles. I don't want a lot of different scented candles. I have, like this one on the table is a scented one, but I don't have a lot of variety of scented candles because I'm very particular about the way that they smell, and you know, if they give me a headache or something like that. So I just needed to know that about myself, and then I could really just have what I know I use. So these, for instance, are on subscription through Amazon. I get them about every I think Jorge started ordering them for every 2 months. I will get another set, and I go through them because I use them all the time. Next drawer over. This is goldware that my Grammy, that I got from my Grammy. The whole set is not here, and actually it's really wearing off. I would love to get a new set of goldware, flatware. So that's something that's on my list, but still, you know, I like to have it here for when I set a table for a ladies' luncheon or something. I like to take that out. And then all of the salt and pepper shakers. This is important for me to have these little ones for when we have company and, you know, we just have a lot of place settings. Which reminds me, I do need to refill all of this. This is a job that I should do, like today. And then I have back here just place tags, place card. They're porcelain ones that a subscriber of mine, Linda, she gave those to me. And so that's something you could just write someone's name on, and it looks really pretty in front of their plate. And then look, I have an empty drawer over here. I haven't decided what to put over here yet. I will see, maybe it will be matches or lighters or something, because I am out of that. So that might end up going right there. I didn't change anything about this drawer. This has just the tablecloths in here. I use those all the time. And then under that, I didn't change anything on here because this looks nice and neat as well. And then this is the little tea drawer for the girls, and whenever we just have little tea parties, I have the sets in here. And then I also have more teacups, like the bigger teacups are in the kitchen above where I place the coffee maker, and then that way it's always available. And I didn't stack those ones, which I shared in my kitchen organization video, and it's been working out really well for me. But this is, you know, this is something that can end up cluttering up my cabinet, so I just keep it in here. And then finally underneath, this is where I now have extra napkins, all these extra napkins in here. This set is something that my youngest daughter wanted for her birthday, so I'm just keeping that in here for now. We have a lot of extra paper plates that I recently got, but we don't really use paper plates, so I didn't want to put them in here. But this is like if we were going to have like an impromptu little thing or something outside, maybe it would be good to have these kind of things available. So I do have a lot of extra right now, but like at dinner time, we don't use these kind of napkins unless we are using something that is very messy, like a messy sauce that is staining. Then that would be something that I would use these for. And then for little, you know, gatherings like St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and I wanted to have some really cute napkins for that. And then when I have a ladies' luncheon, sometimes I do like to take out just some pretty napkins. So I like to find some that really speak to me. And then these are also good to take on a picnic or something. And then I also have the banners for the birthday parties, which I've had these for years. If you take really good care of the things that you have, then it will last you. And so I like to put those together and just put them in a little baggie so that they don't get all tangled. And then I also have extra candles in here. So this is a bag of new candles. This is when these have already been, you know, used. We get as much use out of them as we can. So what feels really good about this space now is that everything is accessible. Nothing's buried. Nothing is going to be, you know, hard to figure out what is in there. And I have some extra space. Now, as far as what's left, I have some things. I have trash. I have all of these things. Oh, a candle I can put away. All of these things that I need to figure out what to do with. I think for now I'm just going to put it in a basket until I organize all of my camera supplies, and I'll just keep that in my office. I am going to go through everything down here and figure out what things I want to keep, what things need to go, and also just wipe it all out. I really want to make sure that everything I have in here is the stuff that I'm using, because I can already tell you there's a lot of things in here that I don't want anymore. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff out that I really don't want anymore. A lot of these things I haven't even used. And there are some that I have and some that my mom just kind of collected for me as well. But I have, as you can see, an abundance of glass. And I want to make sure that I'm using what I have. So that's what I've been focusing on. I do have things within my collection that I'm not always using, but I still like to have them up here. But overall, I would say I use a lot of the things that I have. So having just so much, and really this isn't like so much, but it's just extra. And the less I can have in here, the better I feel when I open it up to get out the crock pot or something. You know, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it, because I like to have things. I like to use my things, but if I'm not using them, then it just becomes clutter to me and it frustrates me, and I don't look forward to opening these spaces up. So I'm going to work on putting away the things that I am going to keep out of all of this, and then the rest I'm going to show my mom, let her know, and we will go from there. I just sent my sister-in-law a picture of these, and you know, because this would match her house so well, and I asked her if she would like them, and she would. She said she would love them, so I'm going to put those away for her, and then I'm just going to show my mom the rest of this stuff I have. Yeah, I think I'll just donate those things though, probably this, but just the glass that she got me, and she was thinking about me when she got these things. But like I said, I mean, all the glass that I have, she's gotten me. So, but you know, we only use so much of it, and then it's just going to sit there and not get used. And I'd rather somebody else be able to use them. The first cabinet, I have the small appliances, and then over here I have a crock pot, the picnic basket, an extra plate, well, 2 extra plates down there. That is actually the oil for burning the wax-free candles, and then a couple of cake stands right there, my crock pot. And then over here, I just, for now, I'm putting these picture frames. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm actually tempted to, like, I purchased them, but ended up not using them, and I don't think that I will. I might actually just donate them. But now it is time to clean these windows, and then I'm going to dust the top of the hutch right there. This is all the stuff that I no longer want. Greenery right outside the window that has a lot of spikes on it. It's just not, I can't go out there and clean the front of this window, but it's okay. I mean, we have the curtains covering them, we have the blinds that come down like that, but at least the inside of it is clean. So that feels really nice. These curtains have been washed recently, so I don't need to wash them. And it doesn't look like peppercorn has gotten to them, so that's nice. That's always a good thing. But that feels good to get that done. Now I'm just going to dust the top of the hutch. Something I've been struggling with a lot more recently has been just being tied to my cell phone. And I can tell that it's really been distracting for me, especially within this last month. And I get so frustrated with myself when I know that like I've wasted a lot of my time because I just wanted to go check one thing, and then before I know it, I'm sitting there for 20, maybe 40 minutes on the phone, and it's just ridiculous. That one video that I did where I talked about should kids have cell phones, it was a really great discussion piece, especially for adults. And I linked a video in there called Digital Cocaine that one of my subscribers recommended. I highly recommend it. I'm also going to link it in this video as well. But oh my goodness. And so why am I still so connected to it? I don't know. But yeah, I'm frustrated with myself today over that because I know that I've wasted a lot of my time. I feel like I'm just not focusing on the things that I need to be focusing on. So I'm just frustrated, and that's that. And sometimes I have those kind of days, but I just noticed that I've let myself recently get drawn into all of that. And I've tried to separate myself from a lot of the things that I could be watching. I've tried to not, especially all the things going on. I think it's important to be aware of things going on, but not to immerse ourselves in it, because it can change just our whole attitude about everything and make us kind of just want to curl up into a ball and you know, not even get out of bed sometimes. But today I'm just realizing that I need to stop, I need to pray, and I need to just do the things that I know that I need to get done and stop allowing myself to get so distracted. So that is what I'm going to focus on right now. I just want to finish this. I was able to get that spring cleaning stuff done that I wanted to, so that was a big accomplishment, even though it took much longer than I had thought it would, or that it should have in the first place. But I want to get this done and then go and maybe get some desk work done.